How's it going, everyone? My name is Chad Chapman, and I have some exciting news. Just today, January 25th, 2026, I have released version 2.0 of the Chappy PHP Framework. It is a framework that I built to showcase my skills on my resume. And the big difference between version 1.4 and 2.0 is integration of Vitest testing for testing my React.js stuff. And as part of that process, I have been able to extract what's common between PHPUnit and Vitest and expose that as a API. So let's get started. So let's go into the Windows terminal. So cd desktop, and then we can type in the command to install the project. So composer create project. Alright, and we want to install. While that's installing, I want to show you some stuff over here. So this is a table of contents. So I have expanded on the documentation. So I have unit test, just the parent page, the configuration. Then I go into the details. So I have a API. So you have the ability to run commands for building what I call builders and runners. So when you integrate a new testing suite like Pest, which is just a funny name for a package, you can run commands like the runner. You can integrate everything for that suite into a runner to run your tests, or you can have a builder command to actually build the new tests for your new testing framework that you want to include. So with that out of the way, let's go back here. Let's open up VS Code. Since I had a deleted project kind of open up in the space, it kind of just reopens it since the new project exists in the same location. So let's go here. So nothing is loaded here, and then we can do PHP console serve just to get the application running. So now we can let's go over what we already have done before. So PHP console test. So basically this is a command for PHPUnit. It just runs through all the tests within your testing suite. So as a reminder, we have a feature and then a unit test. So this is basically just simple PHP stuff. The feature test comes with some additional things, like you can test out get requests and controller interactions, especially when working with your database. So we also now have a new command called in the React namespace. So PHP console. I spelt that right this time. Previous take I messed it up. React test. And then it runs through all the available tests. The JavaScript stuff is under resources, JS, and then tests. So I have three suites here. So I have components, a unit that needs to be removed, and a sample view test. And if I want to target a test in a particular suite, I can just do test unit. Or if I want to target by name, just type in some. It does the same thing. So that's only one part of the React support. So I'm going to go into my weather app This is the a VS Code instance running the weather app project. So same thing here. So you can just go PHP console and then test, or test. So everything's just kind of like working right. But I also have expanded some things in the PHP unit that is JavaScript related. So I have this sets of tests for testing API interactions. So in my weather app, I have a favorites feature for authenticated users. So if I want to show or demonstrate the operations for the show operation, I can do PHP console test paste, and now it shows that the show operation, more like the read operation for CRUD, works correctly. I can do test and then runs through all of my unit tests for my React, or excuse me, the API for the feature, favorites feature. So that's one thing that I am really happy to have accomplished. And you have tests for the destroy. So let's say you made a mistake, you want to delete a favorite. I can simulate that all through the PHPUnit suite. It will talk to basically the controller. So if I go through favorites, controller, destroy. So this is the destroy action. So when normally I would do a form submission on the React view, do the API or the CSRF check if the user authenticated, find by user ID for the favorite, so you can get the correct record, do the delete, and then return the response. And if there was a problem, you can return a JSON error back to the front end. So that is basically it for this quick demo video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.